Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to review another NECA's Mirage comic, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and today it's the Old Man Raphael. Now, I don't know, this is probably an old figure, I could be wrong. Did it come out this year or did it come out last year? I can't remember, but I probably think it was this year. I can't be wrong or right. So anyways, this is from the Puma Blues. It's a little short story where Raphael was like this tiny old man up in the trees, and to be honest, I know a little bit about the story. I've seen panels. I read it like online. I don't have the physical copy. So thank God that you could read anything online. But I remember a little bit about the story. And yeah, he did throw some little weapons. I will show you later on in the video. But anyways, it's a nice story, but let's talk about the figure itself. But before that, let's do some height comparisons. Now, what I have is the Mafex Dark Knight Batman. Now, pretty good. I do like this figure. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite Batman figures, but I do have some problems. Still fantastic, though. Oh, crap. Well, might as well do it since he just fell. Sorry about that. We have Weapon X Wolverine. If you could stand. Jesus Christ, who cares? Alright, next up, we have Sonic, who I was meant to do until Wolverine just fell. And now we have Homelander himself. Of course, he would be a bit taller, as the Ninja Turtles are smaller in the comics and in some movies. I like when they're a bit small. And then, of course, we got the SH Figure Arts Son Goku Saiyan Raised on Earth. Still a wonderful, fantastic Goku figure. And then, might as well, last but not least, Bart Simpsons. Now, pretty good. He's a good height. Of course, that's how all of the Mirage comic, well, some of the Mirage comics, I'm talking about the Jim Lawson style, that's how they are. So, they're all small, they all use the same body, but that's fine. Now, let's talk about the accessories. Now, this is his cloak, his little cloak. It's not bad. Doesn't have no wires, no articulation, nothing. I'm completely fine with that. But I thought it was going to be a bit small. You see, it looks like a small hole. And then when you put it on him, it looks nice, right? You're like, okay, looks pretty good. And then, well, you could also have it draped. Or not drip, but put to the back like that. Still looks good. But then it's so easy. It could easily just, yeah, just there we go. It falls out very easily. I thought it was going to be a tighter fit. I'm not complaining because then you would have to do a lot. Well, look, it got stuck with his arm. Anyways, so I don't mind about the coat. I mean, the cloak, I don't mind it. I don't care if it doesn't have wire, that's completely fine. No worries. Next up, we have two of open palm hands. Now, I've always complained and complained. It's not it's kind of a big deal. Not the biggest deal, because these figures are still wonderful. But there's no details on the figure. Well, on the hands, I mean. Now, hold on. The Casey Jones, he has details on the hands. Now, yes, I know they're gloves, but still, he has details on the hands, and his other hands that you could switch out with, his arms, they also have details on the fingers. So, I don't know why they don't do it with the Ninja Turtles, even there's some Shredder figures with details on their hands, so I don't know why they can't just do that, but alright. And then we have another thing, another gripping thing, holding hand. This one is supposed to hold his little, what is it, blades? Well, he got his ninja stars and his little kitchen knives. Not even kitchen knives, but whatever. You will see. So, I wish they put details on the hands, like I say. But they gave us 3 ninja stars. It's different. It's a different one than what we had from the Mirage comics of Michelangelo that I did a review on, the Jim Lawson one, if you want to go look at that old video. So this one's completely different. I like the style of this way more. I love the way that it looks. If you look closely, it looks white, but it has a hint of some blue. It's very subtle. I know it kind of looks a bit baby blue with some white, but of course in this bright light, it looks very just white. But I see some white, see some blues, and I see some grays that are just mixed in together. And it's not bad. I like it. It's good. Now these are the little knives. You get 3 of these throwing knives or whatever. In the comics, they look like French fries or little like toothpicks. But yeah, they're really not a lot of details. Same paint job that they kind of did with the Ninja Start. Like I said, with the light, kind of looks just very bright and white. But it has some hint of white and a little bit of blue with some hint of gray. So not bad. And then, of course, we have his straw hat. Now, if you want to put this on, I'll show you. You kind of just have to like just slip it in. Pause. Anyways, so you just gotta, don't force it in, but it stays like that and it doesn't fall. So it holds on pretty nice and tight, so that's pretty good. Now, here is a stingray that he uses in the comics that I remember. Oh, actually, hold on, because sorry about that. I apologize. Look, the details, there's a lot talking about with these figures that I've always loved with the Mirage comics. But with this straw hat, it has 4 little things dangling. It's nice, not that much. I mean, the texture feels good, the details is good, but it's just brown with some black paint. That's it. But I still like it. I still like the details. I still like the texture. Even the inside, they didn't have to do this, but they did it either way. Now, sometimes NECA does put the effort. I mean, they always put the effort, but sometimes with their hands, I mean, like, come on. They do good sculpting with hands, but like with the Ninja Turtles, put more details on the hands. Come on. Other people say that. Come on now. So here's a stingray. You could see his little tiny eyes. He's black with some hint of little, I would not say baby blue, but I know there's so many types of different blues. Does anyone realize there's so many types of different reds and blues and greens? It's just too much, but you could say whatever and then hit a little light gray. Not too dark, just a bit light. And then I think this is where he's supposed to breathe. I don't know the body of the stingray. I just know that Steve Irwin just got killed by one. Anyways, rest in peace, Steve Irwin. Now, of course, little toe, not bad. It's a very nice sculpted little detail of this. And of course, you can see his little mouth. And he throws it right. I remember, yes, he does throw it. I forgot. It's just so random that he throws a stingray in the comics. It's very random. You're like, what? And now, here are his size. They're way better than the 87, because what they did with the 87, it was just brown and then just a light black line around it. So you could put it in here if you want. So very nice. Except doesn't fall out. Oh. Anyways, as soon as I said Fallout, I was thinking about the game Fallout. I don't know. Has anyone played Fallout? Anyways, that's not the point. So the figure I do like, but since I did forget about talking about the box, I apologize. Since some people do want to look at the box, the background is the same thing as every other background of the Mirage. Probably, I could be wrong, but it's the same one as the ones that I have. But those are future videos we're going to talk about. And of course, Old Man Ralphael. And then just him with his little straw hat, with his cloak, throwing ninja stars. Very nice. And like I said, I'm pretty sure these are new artworks because I was very unaware. I thought they would just take something from like a comic. But no, these are new artworks that are very wonderful, very nice. And of course, the back. NECA, I have a complaint. NECA really needs to do better with their posability because they always pay attention, like, they never pay attention below. They always pay attention right here. And all they do is like, hey, look, he's going to grab something. But no, NECA, come on, they could do way better poses. Even I do some photography on my Instagram, like you could follow if you want. Anyways, selfless promotion. Anyways, so with the figure, you could do more with the possibilities. It's I wouldn't say unlimited, but it's limited. I don't know. You just gotta be certain with your poses. So we're gonna bring all of this accessory down because I want to do some swapping hands and see what they look like. Ooh, again, you better be careful if you have a carpet. I have a carpet floor, and if I drop that, oh well, then I'm screwed. That's it. And also the box is a bit damaged, so I don't care. I'm just gonna throw that away, save some space for my shelf. But I know it's a good looking box. But anyways, so the figure itself, he looks excellent. I've always loved the Mirage comics and Ninja Turtles. I remember they released the ones from 2008, and those were like rare. Now they're even to get one Ralphael or Leonardo or Donatello or Michelangelo, anyone, they're like $500. So I was a bit disappointed. But when I heard about them doing the Jim Loss and Ninja Turtles, I was very much excited. And then they did the 4-pack, which was like $145 something dollars. And now they're overpriced in the aftermarket. Anyways, and now you could get each turtle, different turtles, different from each stories, different designs. Of course, same body, but I mean, that's how they were in the original comics. They all had the same body, but did they ever expect that their underrated comic was gonna be this big billion-dollar like hit? No. It's insane how much money the Ninja Turtles make, and it makes me happy at the same time. Even though there's some movies and some shows that are good and bad, and there's some comics that are also good, but some are also bad. Depends on what your preference. Anyways, so sorry about that. The point is, I love the Ninja Turtles, and just looking at him, just looking at Ralphael, looking old, just looks beat up. He has just look, he has an eye patch. I love how badass and messed up he looks. He just got scars around him. He looks like he just been getting stabbed and sliced and beaten up, and I like that. Because I don't think they even tell you what happened to Ralph. I don't think so, because it is a short story. You could recorrect me if I'm wrong in the comments. But also the details. We're gonna different color. So here's my Michelangelo. So different colors, as you can see. Darker, well, just has that olive green, while this has that bright, beautiful green. It's nice. It's a good color. They're both good colors, but I mean, when you just want to have them mixed around and have them look all different and not the same, even though in the comics they all look the same, and I didn't mind it. But when I heard about these new figures, I was like, okay, I was gonna get all of the original 3 turtles, but I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna be fine with a single Michelangelo. But then I was wrong, and then I saw the new releases, and then I did the Wanderer review, and I got excited. So now we're gonna do more reviews as well. So with his articulation, he could look down and look up. Now I'm gonna have to bring him again, Michelangelo. So we're gonna have to move his bandana. So when he looks down and up, it feels like Ralphael has more range to his neck. Am I the only one that notices? Sorry about that. Am I the only one that notices? But I feel like he has a better range. I don't know what's with their range, even though they're all on the same body. So I don't know, but it is what it is. So he has more damage around his body that we're already going to take a look at. Also, his chest is way lighter than the Michelangelo one and all the other ones. But if you look closely, you could see some like brown paint. You could see some scuffs. You could see some dirt on him. You could just see him really look messed up and wrecked. I don't know if you could see that. Maybe the light is too bright, but man, it's wonderful. This figure is just Mirage comic they do, like of figures, no matter what, it just looks fantastic. Even for some of the characters I don't care for. So the arms also scarred up, messed up. He has a little bandage right here. He has a little bandage wrist as well. On the other side, more scars, more scruff, more beat up. I like it. I love it. I love the way he looks. He also comes with more accessories, which is very good. And of course, more bandages on his legs. So, as usual, Mirage comics with their articulations, like we said before we did the comparisons, up and down. It's pretty good. I don't know, for some reason it feels better than the Michelangelo. I don't know why. And then you could pick his arm up a bit. By the way, I put him in some hot water. You gotta always make sure put your figures in hot water. And I feel like these arms also are gonna fall, even though you could just put them back. Yeah, it feels like that. So maybe, I don't know, I gotta fix that up, but anyways, so sorry about that. We got swivel here, double jointed, of course, always on. What kind of articulation? I forgot. Is it sideways? Anyways, that's not the point. The point is, well, I've been doing this for months and months, and I'm not good with some articulations that I remember because, well, there's no thing. Anyways, of course, kicking the leg, kicking the other leg. I also have another problem. It feels so weird. So, I don't know if you know, well, actually, before I continue, double jointed, and double jointed. Again, you really got to be careful with the legs because I also heat up other ones that I recently got today. Because this I got from Target with another figure that we're going to do a review on. But this, it feels like his arm is going to pop out. Anyways, so if you look at this figure, what do you think looks so weird? Tell me. If you don't notice, that's fine. In the box, on the box, you can see his legs right there. They look perfect. They look perfectly fine. The thighs look normal. They look fine. They look good, okay? And then for some reason, I don't know if this, like, it looks so crooked. What's NECA? What is this? Why it was like this with the Mirage comic Michelangelo, and I'm very curious. Is anyone else's like this? It looks so weird. It's not gonna stop me from the articulation, but it just feels like one leg is higher than the other. Like, you see that? It feels, I don't know. I just wish, because this part is very good. It's nice. It's clean. And then this part over here just, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. And I'm trying to move it up and down, but I'm like, I guess it doesn't really have an up and down movement. So I guess it's just stuck like that forever. And that's how the Michelangelo was for me as well. So now, put some. Okay. His Stingray. Oh. There we go. So he could hold his Stingray. Very nice. And then next finger, or next hands, sorry. We got these hands that you could use for ninja stars. As you see. And then for the other little tiny blades or whatever, you could also use them. You gotta put them between the fingers. It looks like he's smoking. It looks like Ralphael is about to smoke. Oh no. Ralphael is starting to get addicted to cigarettes. What is gonna happen next, ladies and gentlemen? Anyways, So, oh, okay. Ooh, I thought I scratched it up. Okay, so you gotta be careful as well, because sometimes you could scratch up paint, but I think I just scratched up extra, what is it, extra, I would say skin, but it's not like a real human, but I would say, I think I just accidentally ripped off some extra mold or whatever from the paint, because there's sometimes where there's paint that would just get stuck, and then you would always see it on figures once in a while. I don't know. So, okay, never mind. He's perfectly fine. But now we're gonna, okay, actually, this is his side holding hands. Now, we're gonna have to open them up. I also put water on here, but don't know why. Okay. Look. Looks good. Right, there we go. And then you could have this. Then this. And then just put, oh, backwards. Put his little straw hat. Oh, put his little straw hat. So there we go. I like that. Of course, we have his other accessories over here. So you do get a good amount of accessories. And this figure is still fun to pose. He's still great. Of course, it's just your usual, well, I wouldn't say usual NECA articulation, because each figures from different lines of NECA are always different, especially with the Ninja Turtles, because they got more joints than your usual NECA figure, like the Flash Gordon that I did a review on, which you could look at that video if you want to. Anyways, so what am I going to give this review? I mean, I did have some problems with like the legs, of course. Again, I don't know if that's just only mine or anyone else's, but it kind of bothered me. And then what else? Again, no details on the hands. Come on, NECA, come on. You do so many good efforts for other things, but you can't put a little details on the hands. You could have easily just put like 4 little lines and then everyone would have been fine, I think. But I'm not saying be lazy. I'm saying do more details on the hands. So, and what else? Well, we got nothing much to say. He's still fun to pose around. He still looks good. And if you like the story of the short story from this comic that he's in, then you're gonna love it. You're gonna like it. It's fun. It's fantastic. If your boyfriend loves Ninja Turtles, he's gonna love it. If your kids love Ninja Turtles, they're gonna love it. If your girlfriend loves Ninja Turtle, she's gonna love it. Your grandpa, your dad, your teenage daughter or son, or your, I don't know, your sister-in-law, or your mother, or even your grandma, anyone, your best friend, even your dogs, who knows, they will love this figure. Because again, if you're a big Ninja Turtle fan and if you love this story, then you are gonna love this figure, because he is still fine and well detailed no matter what. So no matter what, I am still gonna give this figure, because I only had 2 problems, just 2 problems. That's it. Only 2 problems. An 8.5. I was gonna say 9. But I'm like, never mind. Fuck it. We're gonna say a 9. Actually, it's only 2 little problems, but it's a 9 for me. I gotta be honest. It's still a good figure to move around. It's still fun to move around. You have a lot of accessories. Again, this is not gonna be a big deal for me later on, but I'm still gonna have fun with him, pose around with him. So yeah, I would say a 9, not a 9.5, just a 9, a good 9. If you don't like my opinion about the review of this figure, then, oh, you don't have to watch this video, I don't care. Anyways, if you do like this video, thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. I hope y'all guys do enjoy, and I hope y'all guys, wherever you are in this big, crazy world, hope y'all guys take care of yourself and be safe around this world. And I'll see y'all guys another time. Goodbye.